Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video we're gonna carry on our kayak series. I'm gonna be installing a crate on the kayak and some rod holders to go on the crate. So stay with me and let's do it. So this is the box I bought. It was really cheap. Cost me about 10 quid on B&Q. And yeah, this is the one you can see if you want to buy one. If I manage to find it online, I'll leave the link on the description. Yeah, just a 42-liter box. Yeah, as I mentioned, I wanted roughly, but unfortunately this doesn't fit in here properly because that's not a proper rectangle in there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a couple of wood bases just to lift the box a little bit off the bottom, and you will sit straight. I already kind of tried before and it works well for what I want, and also will give us enough clearance so when we have the rod holders in here we add a little bit more distance from this edge of the kayak, which will be good. So I'm gonna need a 29 and a 22. 29 and 22. So I'm gonna use the shop saw because I have one. It makes the job a lot faster, but you can use a normal wood saw. It's a lot cheaper, and most people have one at home. You can just use this to cut the wood. But I'm gonna use the shop saw. Let's try these blocks of wood, see if they fit. Nice, doesn't move. And it doesn't move. And then once I bolt the box, I'm gonna put some screws through this from the inside of the box. And once you put the box inside the kayak, you won't be able to move anywhere. That's it. Now the box sits nice and solid on top of the kayak. It's been raised. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 4 screws holding the crate onto the pieces of wood, and then we can start installing some bungee ropes to the kayak to secure the crate. That's it, all 4 screws installed, as you can see. And now I can remove the box. The pieces of wood will stay in there, and I know when I put the box back in there it will always land in the same position. So yeah, I bought some 6mm bungee cord. I got some of these hooks which are exactly the same as these ones I have in here, and I have this old bungee cords. I'm gonna reuse these hooks from here. The only reason I'm not using this because I don't really fancy the collar, to be honest. So I'm gonna reuse the ends. I only need 4, so save some money on that. And the way I'm gonna run this is I'm gonna drill like a hole here, a hole on that side, put one hook in here and put another hook in there, and I'm gonna be running the bungee rope through the inside in here and then back to the outside in there. Run our bungee cord through the hole like that. What I gotta do now is fit this through here, give it a knot, like so. I'll give it another one because because these hooks are for 8 mil. This is for 8 mil, so with 6 mil I need to make a bigger knot so it doesn't slip through that. Like that. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Now all we have to do is cut this end and run your lighter in there, just so it doesn't fray up like that. Like so. This will stop it from fraying, and like you can see, this is not going anywhere. Now we can hook it like that. Pull it tight. I want some tension in here. Yeah, I want some tension. See the crate is lifting on the back. I want this tension. I want this tension, so I don't want the box moving anywhere. Boom. Stop it from fraying. This can go in there now. And that's the front done. Just give me a second, guys. It started raining. Well, UK being the UK, so I'm gonna bring the kayak in here so I can work without getting wet. Okay, that's better. Let's carry on. Same thing. Run the cord through the hole, outside, one hook in here, another hook in here. It turned out really good. I trust it. I bet I can lift the kayak with the box. Let's see. Yeah. Easy. It's not going anywhere. I like the way it turned out. See, the bungee cord comes to the inside and goes to the outside into the brackets, comes out the other side, goes in there, and because I'm not holding it in here like people usually do, this allows me, if I want to, I don't know if I'm gonna need, but this still allows me to put the lid on just in case it's raining or whatever, because kind of happens a lot here in the UK. So guys, now it's time to make the rod holders, the tube rod holders. I got some ABS pipe in 40 mil. I know some guys in America use an inch and a half, which is about 38.1 centimeters or whatever, but I got 40 mil, and it's good enough. It's only a 1.9 mil difference anyway, doesn't matter. It was really cheap. This is what I got, as you can see, and I'm gonna cut it in 40 centimeter lengths, which is about this. After measuring my rods, I noticed that most of them from the base of the reel to the butt, to the hand section, they are roughly 35 to 38, 39 centimeters. So I want the rod seat to end at the top of the tube. So I'm gonna use 40 centimeter lengths, and I'm gonna cut 6 of them now. Alright guys, once again I'm gonna use the shop saw just because I have it and it makes my life easier and it's faster, but you can use one of these like hacksaws with a metal cutting blade, and it will just whiz off through this ABS plastic like it's no one's business. But I'm gonna use this just because it's faster. I cut the amount of tubes I needed. You're gonna have these ends like this. All you have to do, just grab a blade or a sharp knife and just run it along the edge. Everything will come off and it will be nice and clean. Just run it across the inside, do the same on the outside. Just go like that, boom, nice and easy. Everything comes off and you end up with a nice and clean surface. Just do it on both sides. Once again, run the blade on the inside, all around, boom, clean. Same on the outside, just along your cut, like that, boom. It's nice and clean, no sharp edges. Yep. Okay, all the tubes I want to use, I'm going to use 3 on each side. They are cut, clean on the edges, ready for flaring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab whatever you choose to be the top end, and you're gonna hit it up. Try to warm it up from the inside so you don't leave any marks on the outside of the plastic. Use an air dryer or an industrial heater, and then all you're gonna do once this is warm is you're gonna stick it in like a bottle of wine, and you're gonna use this to flare up the tube. You can use a bottle like this with this kind of shape. Okay, if your air dryer is not warm enough, like mine, just do it like this. Use your stove and warm up the pipe. Just keep rotating it and do this. Don't keep it too close, otherwise you're gonna burn the plastic. But keep rotating it like I'm doing, and do this for about 1 minute. I think it's warm enough now, and then just put it on the bottom like that. Boom. See, it's flared up. Okay, we have the flare tube. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab the hacksaw. We're not gonna cut it on the middle, we're gonna cut it like 3/4 for 2 centimeters, and then once you have that cut, you're gonna start cutting on an angle, starting at 3 centimeters to meet with the 2 centimeter cut, and that's gonna create an opening like that in the front. Now I'm supposed to start cutting on a diagonal from here and hit that cut. Right. Once you're finished, it should look something like this. Now you just have to clean the cut and you're ready to go. Yeah. Give it a quick sound and then it should look like this. So you got the tubes all done, all cut, sanded, nice and smooth, so it doesn't leave any marks on our rods. And then I'm gonna put 3 on each side like that, but we're gonna have to make some spacers to go in here, because first I don't want the rods pointing out like that because of this, because this part is sticking out from here. So I'm gonna make some spacers, some risers, so it stays like that and it stands up straight like this. And yeah, I'll show you what I'm gonna do. So here I'm sketching the parts. I have a 3D printer, so I'm gonna 3D print the spacers for the rod holders. You'll be able to see how the part looks. This is how it will be in the end. And so I left this printing while I went to work. It took a few hours, about 10 hours, but by the time I came back it was ready, and you'll be able to see. And now I'm gonna be able to remove the parts from the 3D printer. This is the complete parts, and just look how well it fits. It fits really perfectly to my rod holder tubes, and that's what I wanted. Right. So now I'm gonna place this in here and mark the holes where I'm gonna feed the cable ties. I'm using 4.5 mil cable ties on my 5 mil holes. This is all 5 mil holes, which as you can see goes in there easy with the 4.5 mils. What I usually do, I just bend the cable tie when I need to go in a tight space like that. I bend it, create like a curve like this, so I can then just get in here and feed it, and then I adjust the curvature as I need. In this case I'm gonna have to make it really tight, but it works, as you can see. There you go. Yeah, it's in. Like that, absolutely solid. This won't go anywhere. And then we avoid using screws, which can easily get ripped out of the plastic. Right, now I'm gonna drill the holes to install the rod holders in here. And yeah guys, this is how it looks. That's one of them. I just need to do the other 5. That's it, we have all the rod holders on our crate. The last step, I got a bag of these smaller bungee cords, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill one hole in the front of the tube on each one of them. And what this is gonna make, the purpose of this is when you have your rod on a rod holder, you can hook it. And this is just a safety measure because you don't want to flip your kayak and have your rods all fall down the lake or river or the sea, whatever you're fishing, and you're gonna lose your rods. So this is just gonna keep the rods in place in case you flip your kayak. And as much as you might think, oh, that won't happen to me, it literally can happen to anyone. So I'm gonna do it as a safety measure. Now just tie a knot in there once again, like that. Stretch the knot, boom, it's all ready. Prende no carrinho. Okay. Oh. Okay guys, just before the end of the video, I'm just going to show you how many lure boxes I can fit on this crate. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can fit one in here on the side. 7. Let's put the big. You can fit 7, 8, 9, 10 of this size and still close the lid, or you can even fit one of these massive lure boxes for the big lures and put the 1 and 2 here on the side. And if you don't need to close the lid, you can fit even more. You can fit them all like that, which is crazy. And that's it guys, we got our kayak crate and rod holders. All the rods are secure, and that's it. Now for the next video, I think it's time for us to put the kayak in the water. I can't wait to try this. And that's it. Leave a like if you like the video, and I see you on the next one. Bye.